Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel. What have wargaming done? Honestly, I don't know if I'm not upset. I don't know if I'm just annoyed or if I'm happy. I really don't know. So what wargaming did is they obviously done a Christmas stream yesterday. And during that stream, they gave away some bonus codes. And in them bonus codes was the Ke-Ni Otsu. Yes, one of the rarest tanks in the game. One of the tier 3s, one of the lower tier tanks that everybody wants. They have just given away for nothing. Honestly, a lot of people have had this tank for a long time. Now, I checked this morning, and over the last 90 days, there was only 5 people that have played this tank, which makes it one of the rarest tanks in the game. Obviously, those that don't know about the Ke-Ni Otsu, Wargaming accidentally sold it. So they brought it into the game. The stats were wrong. They missed the decimal point, so the reload was supposed to be something like 9 seconds, but yeah, it was like 2.9 or something like that instead for the whole magazine. I've made many videos about the Ke-Ni Otsu, about how crazy it is. Obviously, after a certain update, the Ke-Ni Otsu wasn't as good as it used to be. But it is still one of the OP lower tier tanks. It's still a legend of a tank. That those of them that bought it, so when Wargaming put it in the store, when they had the stats wrong, they quickly removed it after a few hours. So because they messed up, they allowed the people that have bought it for £5, like £4.99, they allowed the people to carry on with the tank, and they have never ever sold it since. They would never give it away. I get giveaways. They would never ever give it away. So if you had a tank to choose from, you could never choose the Ke-Ni Otsu. And then all of a sudden, bang, everyone's got it. Honestly, I've seen screenshots of 14 Ke-Ni Otsus in a game. So already in that one game, there's been more people play that tank in one game than they had a whole year. Absolutely crazy. And I don't know Wargaming's logic, because what they're doing is one of the most OP tier 3 tanks is they've given away. There was only a certain number of them. I tried this morning with a bonus code and it had already gone. So at least there was only for a certain amount, but it's still not the point. It is still not the point. Wargaming, I think, have made a massive mistake in giving this away. And I know people that didn't have the Ke-Ni Otsu are going to say, well, Meadsy, it's, I've now got the Ke-Ni Otsu, which is all well and good, but what Wargaming are then going to do is they're going to be rebalancing the tank. So they're going to be nerfing the tank. So they're giving it away to everyone, and then they're going to make it shit. Why? What is the logic? What's the point? So everyone's then going to have a Ke-Ni Otsu, but then no one's still going to play it because it is so shit. If you do have the Ke-Ni Otsu, play it now. Play it now whilst it is at its best, because it's not going to be at its best for long. So as I've said with the reload, magazine reload is 3 seconds, and that is for a whole magazine. You've got 4 shells in your magazine, and each shell is a 0.67 seconds reload. Literally, it is non-stop fire. Now, there is some downfalls about the tank. Obviously, the armor is poor, the penetration is poor. So if you do have it, make sure you load mostly premium rounds, because you will going to need them. And one way to do it, which I've already seen, I didn't see the outcome, is because everybody is playing the Ke-Ni Otsu at the moment. Someone just went and took a tier 3, where is it? The tier 3 Panzer 3, which has got very, very good armor, and nobody can pen it. I mean, the Ke-Ni Otsu can pen it from the rear, with premium rounds, maybe a little bit from the front, but that is if the tank is stood still. Like, honestly, if you want to go and have a little bit of fun, just go play the Panzer III. I've just had a game, actually, but unfortunately, there was, like, one Ke-Ni Otsu, and there was, like, the rest of them tier 4s, so it didn't really work out the way I had intended it to work out. So, yeah, I know people have been desperate for the Ke-Ni Otsu, and I get that, but what is the point in giving everybody one of the most legend tanks in the game to then nerf it later on? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, look at this game here. I know it's not fully Ke-Ni Otsus, but the green team is. There is 7 Ke-Ni Otsus on the green team versus 3 Ke-Ni Otsus on the enemy team, and because there's no, like, really overpowered tank already, like, I mean the Ke-Ni Otsu is overpowered, but something with a lot of armor, then you already know this is almost guaranteed win. It's almost a guaranteed win. So I get Wargaming, you know, they're trying to do good, and it is good that they're giving away tanks, but would I prefer them to give away the tank and not nerf it? No, definitely not, because tier 3 would become a cesspit. Honestly, tier 3, if they never nerfed the Ke-Ni Otsu, then tier 3 would be really, really bad. So just because Wargaming are giving away the tank, they have to nerf the tank. Honestly, they do have to nerf the tank, but to be honest, they should never have given the Ke-Ni Otsu. There's so many tanks Wargaming could choose from to give away, and they decide to give the Ke-Ni Otsu. Like, I just don't understand why the Ke-Ni Otsu. You know, it's been around for so long. Why now? They could have put the tank in crates. I wouldn't have been as bad, you know, because there are going to be people that still want the tank. That, of course, like everyone, well, most people want the Ke-Ni Otsu, and I know it's a tier 3, but, you know, at least put it in crates, earn some money from it, because I think they would be able to earn a shed ton of money if they put this thing in crates. Doesn't make it right, I know, but at the end of the day, like, they messed up at the time. It's been not 10 years. It's almost been 10 years since they done it, because the Ke-Ni Otsu was in store as soon as I joined the game. So I didn't buy it because obviously I'd only just started playing, and I wasn't really going to spend money on the first couple of days that I've been playing. So I did miss out on the Ke-Ni Otsu, but Wargaming, because I've done a lot for Wargaming, and Amunet, which is a very, very good friend of mine, for my 30th birthday, Wargaming did gift me that tank, basically as an appreciation, as a thank you for everything I do for the game, or everything that I've done for the game. So yeah, I was very, very happy for that. But now that, as you can see in this game, there's 10 of them in a single game. Like, I don't know Wargaming's logic. Like, let's give everybody the tank that everybody's wanted. Hang on a minute, let's nerf it so it's absolutely shit and nobody is going to want to play it because it is so bad. Like, honestly, I don't know how they're going to nerf it, but I'm guessing they're probably going to nerf the reload, which is now is the only good thing about the tank, like, is that reload, of course. But yeah, so we'll wait and see. I didn't watch the stream. I was at work, so I didn't manage to watch the stream. But I just don't understand. Honestly, I really don't understand why Wargaming would decide to give away the Ke-Ni Otsu, the most legend lower tier tank in the game, and now they're going to ruin it. They're going to completely ruin it, and nobody is just going to play it. I just don't understand. Did you get the Ke-Ni Otsu? If you did, honestly, go have fun in it right now. Like, it's not your fault. If you got the Ke-Ni Otsu, good for you. But I just don't think Wargaming should have gave it away. And especially now they have to nerf it as well. It's just ruining a legend of a tank. So let me know if you did get it. And again, as I said, if you did get it, go have some fun in it before Wargaming break it, so no one wants to play it. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye bye.